The Seattle Seahawks just delivered one of the most dominant playoff performances in recent memory. In a divisional round showdown against their NFC West rivals, the San Francisco 49ers, the Seahawks exploded onto the scene and never let up. What was expected to be a hard-fought playoff battle turned into a statement victory, a 41-6 blowout that sent shockwaves throughout the NFL world. Just 13 seconds into the game, Seattle set the tone in spectacular fashion. Wide receiver Rashid Shaheed, in just his first postseason appearance with the Seahawks, returned the opening kickoff 95 yards for a touchdown, the longest postseason kickoff return in franchise history, electrifying the crowd at Lumen Field and putting San Francisco on its heels immediately. New York Post. That was the kind of game it became, an early onslaught that San Francisco could never recover from. Seattle's offense, already confident and balanced, didn't let up. Running back Kenneth Walker III was extraordinary, rushing for 116 yards and scoring 3 touchdowns on the ground. His physicality, vision, and determination simply overwhelmed the Niners' defense. Seattle Seahawks. And it wasn't just a ground game. Quarterback Sam Darnold, despite battling an oblique injury, played smart and efficient football, completing key passes, leading scoring drives, and even throwing a touchdown pass to wide receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba that stretched the Seahawks' lead even further. Kiro 7U Seattle. Seattle's defense was just as impressive. They forced multiple turnovers, stopped San Francisco's offense from scoring a single touchdown, and held the 49ers to just 6 points all night, a testament to a disciplined and focused unit. Reuters. This wasn't a two-quarter performance. The Seahawks controlled every phase of the game. Special teams flashed early. The offense scored consistently, and the defense clamped down with authority. San Francisco appeared outmatched from start to finish. For Seahawks fans, this was validation. For the 49ers, a historic low. In fact, this marked one of the worst playoff defeats in franchise history. 41-6 is not just a loss, it's a statement about where these teams stand today. San Francisco Chronicle. Let's break down the key moments that define this unforgettable matchup. 1. Opening kickoff touchdown. Shaheed sets the tone. Rashid Shaheed's kickoff return was not just a score, it was a momentum earthquake. As soon as the ball was in his hands, the stadium erupted. He sliced through blockers and defenders alike, racing 95 yards, a play that deflated the entire 49ers sideline and energized Seattle instantly. This play alone shifted the emotional momentum of the game. New York Post. 2. Kenneth Walker III's rushing masterclass. Walker didn't just score once or twice. He scored 3 rushing touchdowns. Each one came at crucial moments, each one showcasing his explosive burst and competitive grit. Seattle's offensive line opened lanes. Walker seized them. The 49ers simply had no answer. Seattle Seahawks. 3. Efficient play from Sam Darnold. Despite coming into the game with an oblique injury that had him questionable, Darnold looked composed. He didn't try to do too much. He threw when necessary, protected the ball, and connected on key plays, including a touchdown pass to Jackson Smith-Njigba that further separated Seattle from San Francisco. Kiro 7U Seattle. 4. Legendary defensive constraint. The Seahawks defense forced turnovers, denied red zone opportunities, and didn't allow the 49ers into the end zone. San Francisco had to settle for field goals, and even those came sparsely. This level of defensive control in a playoff game is rare, and it was one of the biggest reasons Seattle's domination felt so complete. Reuters. Now, what did this mean for each team? For the Seahawks, this victory means more than just a win. It means a return to the NFC Championship game and a chance at the Super Bowl 60. Seattle's offense looks balanced, threatening both on the ground and through the air. Their defense looks hungry, and momentum in the NFL playoffs often becomes reality. NBC Los Angeles. For the 49ers, this defeat is a harsh wake-up call. What was supposed to be a tight game turned into a rout. Their key players, like Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey, struggled to find rhythm. Purdy's passing attack never threatened to break open the game. The running game was stifled, and defensively, they couldn't answer Seattle's big plays. San Francisco Chronicle. Fans are naturally divided. Seahawks supporters are celebrating on social media, calling this one of the greatest statement wins in recent franchise history. Some 49ers faithful are asking tough questions about play calling, preparation, and whether the team can still contend next season. So what should each team do next? 49ers advice. Re-evaluate offensive line matchups that allowed Seattle's defense to penetrate early. Consider adjustments in play calling that become less predictable and more dynamic. Build around consistency. Turnovers and penalties cost this matchup. Seahawks advice. Keep rolling with balanced aggression, but don't overlook fundamentals. Continue to support Sam Darnold's leadership. His calm composure was key. Build on this momentum, but stay humble. The NFC Championship will be a tougher test. In the end, this game redefines a narrative between these two rivals. Seahawks didn't just win, they dominated. They announced themselves to the NFL and sent a message to the rest of the league. We're here, and we're not done yet.